Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a request from Phantom of Time, who wanted a mobile suit as Spongebob. And the only thing I could think of that really had the right paint layout and the right shape to do it was the Zogok. It's not quite square, but it is, it's got that whole, arms coming out of its torso thing. Well, everybody's arms come out of their torso, but, face is built into the torso. It's kind of squat. It's got relatively longish legs. I was not able to get both colors of stripe on the socks, but I got a lot closer overall to SpongeBob than I expected to. Also, I'm kind of disappointed the gloss on the shoes is not really showing up, but I made those really shiny in the custom, in the paint menu. But let's see, managed to get some shots in. The Zogok was one of the earlier things that, like the Gym Striker, had multiple melee weapons. Unlike the Gym Striker, it had other options that worked well for it. Also, unlike the Gym Striker, it's a general with a dodge roll, so... And apologies to my ally there, but I did manage to take out that Aqua Gym. But yeah, it's a little bit better rounded than the Gym Striker, because it probably doesn't do as high melee damage, but... It's got some decent ranged options. It's got a Sturmfaust and the boomerang cutters, which stun relatively quickly. Its punch causes knockdown, one of very few weapons in the game that actually does that. And, oh, thank you for whoever stunned that just before I got up on it, because big swing, and it's dead. And yeah, apologies. I was having a hard time with this. This is actually the very best round I got. And this was kind of tough because, there are a lot of opportunities to interact poorly with your team with an instant knockdown weapon. One of those opportunities is knocking them down, which I've done to that poor Freet knocked a couple of times now. Another one is that since you have to be close to get the most out of your weapons, there is a great opportunity there to get stunned by your team if they're going in for melee too, which is, where the Noct and I are kind of at odds. And also, just if you get in the way of your allies' shots, you can get stunned a lot going in. But, I'm trying to leave room for people to fire into melee, because that's going to be, to get in, just like somebody was nice enough as to do on that Ifrit custom, I needed that in. I can make my own openings as needed, but sometimes it just works better to have a teammate do the stunning so you can get in and do the stabbing. But let's see, the Pale Rider Cavalry just tried to tag me. I wish I had known it was going to be down, because I could have gotten it with those boomerangs rather than waste them on the Ifrit custom. But a couple of enemies here that are nearly dead. I managed to fire past the Aqua Gem to the Pale Rider Cav, which was not actually what I was trying to do, but I'll take it. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, I managed to get that swing in such a way that I did not hit my allies, but this time my allies hit me. No sorry sent, but I had Don't Sweat It queued up, because yeah, it's just kind of life as a Zogok. Like I said, this team and I are working together a lot better than any of the other teams I played against this day. Like I said, this can be a hard matchup, and if you're not, especially with strangers where you're not, particularly well coordinated. And, okay, well, somebody killed that before I could boomerang it out of the air. And reloading the boomerangs. Stuck on a crate. Well, stuck on a building. But gonna go over to rejoin the team, because I don't want to get overzealous and get too far from the allies, especially since I just took a couple of pretty bad shots. So, yeah, time to run away. Just a little bit. The Noct, of course, has stealth, so I don't want to get too close and give it away, but it is hanging with the rest of the team, which is great, actually. As I've mentioned before, a lot of times people in stealth suits want to just go their own way, which, if you're good at hunting down the enemy support without getting found, can work. It's just, that is a really tall order sometimes. So, I'm going to try and reach the Pale Rider Cav, but it's not going to work. I'd be much better off going to the thing, attacking the thing on my left. There is a sniper missile launcher type, which, yep, killed me. Because I had not enough health, and that thing has like 6 different ways it could have killed me instantly. So, used the Vulcans, interestingly, which, again, as little health as I had, why waste any of the more important weapons? Also, they're something you can fire just in any state. As long as you're, as long as you're not preparing to jump, anything else you're doing, you can fire those Vulcans. It's really, really useful, and when somebody has 600 health, that's a good way to do it. Going up after that Goof Flight, which just ran right away, and I can't blame it. Tried to predict where it was going and use a Sturmfest. That didn't work. I knocked it out of the air, and the Pale Rider Cavalry kind of presented itself, so I'm going after that. Swing. Yep, it was locked. What happened there, it should have been able to tackle, but it was launched in the firing animation for its beam gun. So I got lucky there. Because otherwise, with a straightforward attack like that, I should have been dead. But I managed to circle around to that Goof Flight and managed to knock it down for our allied standard Freak to kill. And Aqua Gem here, missed it. Gonna go in anyway, because, going in is pretty much what the Zogok's for. It was not ready to tackle either. Ifrit Custom just came out of exam, and I got it. Again, we're all just kind of going for it at this point, and it's kind of becoming a mess in ways. The Sturmfast ready. Sturmfast did not get out, but I did get a swing on that. And our Zaku tank, I think, finished it off. I think that's a Zaku tank. Might be a Magella attack, but either way, our Pale Rider Cavalry is actually what made the kill. Was that a Magella? Quite possibly so, because there's somebody not in their mobile suit. I think they may have driven it over to get point D. But I know they took a shot at that when it fell, because tank kills are always nice. Tank machine gun kills are super rare. I think the only thing rarer probably is Wappa kills, which I managed to do a couple of weeks ago and felt very proud of myself. Okay, stunned that. I don't want to move in because there's two of them, so I'm just going to hang back. Got about a minute left. And something took out my legs in one shot. I think it's going to be that sniper down there. So yeah, I am dead. Towards the end, this kind of fell apart, but I'd been doing so well earlier in that I felt like it was worth keeping. Also, just kind of nice to see the enemy team catch up a little bit, because I hate it when it's totally one-sided. Almost choked on my own spit, because I am a genius. But, let's see, about 35 seconds left once I'm able to spawn back in. And teammates are getting a little bit surrounded up there, but I've got an isolated target here I can do something about. Oh, it was a Zaku tank, pardon me. And there's a good swing. And didn't go for the second swing because I just wanted to get my combo going. Zaku tank is moving in for melee too, so yeah, we're all going to trip over each other here. But okay, good side swing from that, and then I managed to knock it over, and the Zaku tank took it down. That's good. And yep, 5 seconds left. I have done everything I can. Enemy team had a good rally, but we managed to stay ahead, and did not hit anything useful with the boomerangs at the end, but wanted to try. And yeah, I think that worked pretty well, and I think the Zogok makes a pretty good Spongebob. Let me know what you think. And yeah, so, and top score and top assists. So yeah, I was doing pretty well. 2,775. And 525, that was assists. 6 kills, 4 deaths, 85,000 damage. That is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more, so till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! There is another related request that is going to be coming up, but I'm still working on that one, but you'll see it eventually.